Good day, everyone. This is Mercy. Today we'll be looking at the life of Samson, and we'll be looking at the book of Judges, chapter 13, chapter 14, chapter 15, and chapter 16. First of all, let's look at the meaning of Samson. Samson means sun, the one that shines and gives us light. That is sun. Samson was a favored man from birth. He was a Nazirite by God. He was filled with the gift of the Holy Spirit and power to destroy enemies. He was so empowered by the Lord. He was from Zorah, a tribe of Dan. His father's name is Manoah. Right from birth, no razor touched the head of Samson. He ruled Israel, his people, for 20 years. Now, when his mother was pregnant of him, that was during the period when the Israelites sinned against God, and God allowed the Philistines to rule them for 40 good years. That was during that period that she got pregnant of him, and she was warned by an angel of the Lord not to take strong wine, not to drink wine, not to take any strong drink or anything that is unclean. Now, Samson was attacked by a young lion in the vineyard of Timnah. And the Spirit of the Lord came upon him. He tore the lion asunder as one tear a kid. Samson came in contact with a girl in Timnah, a Philistine who was burnt in the house with her family. That is a long story on its own. He went to Gaza and went in with an harlot. He left there and met another Philistine girl called Delilah. This time, Delilah was used to destroy Samson, for she made him tell her the secret of his power and how it can be destroyed. The Philistines seized him and removed his eyes, put him in prison, and his hair began to grow after it had been shaved. They rejoiced and offered sacrifice to Dagon, their gods, and they called him out. But in between the pillars, he made the man who was holding him to allow him feel the pillars on which the house rested. The house was full of men and women who were looking at him. Samson called on the Lord to strengthen him one more time, that he may avenge the Philistines and die with them. He placed his hands on the pillars and said, "Let me die with the Philistines." Then he bowed with all his strength and might, and the house fell upon the lords of the Philistines and all the people that were in it. His family later went there and took his body and buried him in a tomb of Manoah, his father. Like I said, Samson ruled Israel, his people, for 20 years. In the case of Samson, he had bad qualities and good qualities. When you look at the bad qualities of Samson, there we see disobedience to God and to his parents. We also see satisfying of flesh. His downfall, destruction, came as a result of him trying to satisfy his flesh, going in with a prostitute, with a harlot, and that was where everything ended for him. He also had questionable characters, yes. Then let's look at the good qualities of Samson. Samson is a man of patience. He is a man that tolerates. He had that spirit, or let me say, gift of tolerance. He has boldness. He is brave. He has confidence. He is courageous. He also have cordial relationship with God. He was a selfless leader, having no concern for himself but for others. That is a good quality. He is a man of great intercessor. Samson was a great man, though one of his bad qualities led to his destruction or downfall. Thank you for listening. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I love you all. Remain blessed.